Hello everyone, this is Dr. Suganya, Associate Professor at Department of Computer Science in Dr. S.N.S. Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore. So in this video, I'm going to explain you about the dynamic access and manipulation of web pages using JavaScript and jQuery language. So in this first slide, we are going to see about how to access and manipulate the web pages using the JavaScript and jQuery language. So it can be done using a few points and can greatly enhance the user experience of a web application. And here are some of the points that we should keep in mind while accessing this. The first one is about how to access the HTML elements, that is JavaScript and jQuery can be used to access HTML elements on a web page by using their IDs, classes and tags. The next point is about to change the content, that is once an element that has been accessed, it content can be changed using the inner HTML property or the text method in the jQuery language. The next slide is about the continuation of the previous slide only, and the third element is about how a new HTML elements that can be added to a web page using the create element method in JavaScript or the append method in the jQuery language. That is, for instance, if we want to add an elements in the JavaScript, we can follow the create element method, and in a jQuery we can follow the append method. The same when we want to remove the elements, we can use the remove method in the jQuery or boot or get child nodes in the jQuery. The next slide is the continuation of the previous slide itself. That is, the jQuery is a JavaScript library that simplifies the process of accessing and manipulating the DOM. And it also provides a set of functions and methods that allow developers to perform common tasks such as selecting and modifying elements on a web page, to handle the events and making the AJAX request to retrieve the data from the server directly. Next one is about how to access and manipulate the elements on the web page using jQuery. That is, we can use the selectors to identify the elements that we want to modify. Next one is about how to select an element. That is, we can only use the jQuery methods to modify its properties such as its text content or HTML, CSS styles or attributes. The next slide is about the Web Speech API. That is, the Web Speech API is a JavaScript API. API is the acronym of Application Program Interface that allows web developers to incorporate the speech recognition of synthesis capabilities into their web applications. The speech recognition is the process of converting the spoken words into the text that can be used by a web applications. Now we people are following that in a Google often. The next is the speech synthesis. It is a process of converting text into spoken words that can be heard by users. The next is about the web speech. That is API is supported by the most modern web browsers that includes the Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox and Microsoft Edge. Now we people are often using in our daily life. This is the continuation of the previous slide, that is about the Web Speech API. The Web Speech API consists of two main interfaces, that is the speech recognition interface and the speech synthesis interface. I'll repeat it, that is the speech recognition interface and the speech synthesis interface. So the first, that is speech recognition interface, allows a web application to listen for spoken words and convert them into text, and this can be useful for creating a voice controlled applications such as virtual assistants or dictation software. The second one is about the speech and synthesis interface that allows web applications to convert text into the spoken words, and in turn that can be heard by the users. This can be useful for creating the accessibility features such as text to speech functionality for users with visual impairments. The Web Speech API continuation, that is, it also provides a number of configuration options such as language selection, and a speech rate, it can be used to customize the behavior of the speech recognition and synthesis engines. In order to use the web speech API in a web application, the developers need to first request the permission from the users to access their microphone and or the speakers. The web speech API is a powerful tool for creating more interactive and accessible web applications that can be used by a wider range of users field with your applications deployed on a server for users to access. And these are the assessment questions which I have framed for accessing the above topic in the students, which are the two main interfaces in web speech API, and next one is about how to define the web speech recognition and speech synthesis. And these are the references for the above said topic. Thank you.